Welcome to my channel, guys. So today's look is this look right here. Now, I recently moved houses. I just noticed I'm around 40 minutes away from my old house, but the sunsets here are so different. They're just beautiful sunsets and they're like all mixture of different colors and it just looks amazing. And if you follow me on Instagram, you would have noticed that I post a lot of sunset photos now. So my look today is inspired by the sunsets around my house. So the first thing I'm going to be using is the Sephora Prep and Perfect. It says it has a blurring effect and it fills pores. So I'm going to use this around my nose area, on my cheeks, and on my forehead a little bit. Also going to take that onto my chin. This is really soft, the primer. Cool. So for brows, I'm taking my HAYYY Anastasia Beverly Hills Dipbrow Pomade in medium brown. And I'm just going to be using the Loreal Brow Artist Plumper to settle down my brow hairs. For concealer and for carving up my brows, I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Pure Beige. I like to concentrate the product on kind of like the hollow and then blend it up. That way you don't take too much product close to your eye where your creases usually are. Not yours, like everyone's. Also going to take this in my kind of like inner corners, side of the nose kind of part. The brush I'm going to use to blend everything out is Inglot 27P. And to set that, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. First color I'm going for is Morocco by Geek. And I'm going to blend this out on my crease. And this is the Inglot 19P brush, taking it all the way in. Then go in with Chikadee by Geek as well. So this will go above and create a really nice kind of like a sunset gradient. I'm going in with an Inglot Eyeshadow in the number 301. Going to be using my Inglot brush in 10P. This one's a really nice and thin brush which will go right into my crease, and this will deepen up the orange and it will kind of go from red to orange to yellow. This is just a process of which color you'd like to stand out more. Okay, so now that I've blended this to bits and I just kept layering stuff on and I'm just like, finally I have to just let it go and let it be because otherwise I'm just going to ruin it. Just to cut my crease, I'm going to be using this very bright yellow gel liner from Inglot, and this is in the number 84. And I'm using the brush 22T. Now I'm going to try very hard not to get my lashes, because if this gel liner gets on the lashes, it like shows and it's really hard to take off. Mascara doesn't cover it. Now to make the other one look the same, and I got some on my lashes. Well, I have this random palette that I've had for ages and it has pretty much every color in it, so I'm just going to take a yellow and pat that onto the liner before it dries. And this has just made the liner brighter as well. Now I'm going to go back into that red shade again and just define my crease a little bit more. Now I'm going to go into the Kryolan's rainbow wheel, and I'm going to take that blue color and make that into a wings liner. And I'm using the very, very small liner brush from Inglot, and it's in the number 42T. For this step you have to be careful because the yellow can mix into the blue and it can create a green color. Now that my liner is done, I'm going to go into this random palette again and use this blue that's very overused and use that to set the liner. And I'm just going to pat this. And this will also help go over top of any areas that look slightly green. For my waterline, I'm going to be using this gel liner in number 82 from Inglot Cosmetics. The brush I'm using to apply this is Inglot 23T. To smoke out my bottom lash line, I'm going to be using this color from Inglot Cosmetics in 297. And I'm just going to pat that as close to the waterline as possible. And for this, I'm using the Inglot brush in 39P. I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line quite a bit, so I'm going to bring this color down. Makeup Forever eyeshadow in 92 to smoke out the bottom lash line. And I'm going to be taking this pink from this random palette, and I'm going to use this to smoke this out. I'm going to take a clean blending brush. This is from Inglot as well. This is a 6SS brush. And I'm just going to blend everything out, top and bottom. Now I'm going to use this shade. It doesn't have a writing on the back, but I'm pretty sure this is MAC Cosmetics, and it's a similar color to Nylon, but it's not Nylon. I'm going to use this to highlight underneath my brows. I'm going to take this Australis Metalix gold eyeshadow in Gold Gaga. And on top of that, I'm going to be using this gold eyeshadow from Inglot. It's in the number 26. And I'm just going to pack that on top of the other one that we used. CoverGirl mascara called Clump Crusher. And I'm going to heavily coat my lashes with this, making sure that it doesn't go on my eyeshadow because I always do that. For lashes today, I'm going to be using the Iconic Lashes by House of Lashes. For the base, I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation in Y315. And this brush I got from Crown Brushes. I'm going to be using this Inglot Freedom System AMC Press Powder in 51. And for this, I'm using the Inglot brush in 16BJF. I'm just going to pat that on top of my foundation. To warm my face up a little bit, I'm using this MAC Bronzing Powder in Matte Bronze. I'm going to be using the angled brush called the 3P brush from Inglot. HD Sculpting Powder in 512 from Inglot Cosmetics. I'm going to be using the brush 4SS by Inglot as well. Okay, for blush, I'm going to be using Peaches by MAC. And I'm going to concentrate this on the apples of my cheeks. And with whatever's left on the brush, just bringing it up a little bit, just so it marries well together with the contour. I feel like a parrot right now. Such bright colors! I'm also going to use MAC's Global Glow right here. Then I'm going to take that small brush again. I literally use this for everything. HD highlighter from Inglot in number 154. Just going to concentrate a little bit of that just on the high point. I'm also going to take that on the tip of my nose and on my Cupid's bow. I don't want my lips to be too overpowering because my eyes are. Okay, I'm not sure which lipstick this is. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like a dark brown lipstick from MAC. Just to give my lips a little bit of a warm touch, I'm going in with Vegas Vault from MAC Cosmetics. It's kind of like an orangey lipstick, and I'm placing that in the middle of my lips. Okay guys, so this is the final look for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. My Instagram link is down below. Thank you so much for watching guys. See you next time. Bye.